got a phone call from Rabbi Prager saying, Shmuel, I have a ticket for you leaving tomorrow night to Israel, to Neveh. I said, really? At that time, I wasn't doing so great in my life. My father's Rosh Yeshiva in Neveh, Minsk, and Rabbi Prager's brother was the Mashgiach in Neveh, Minsk. So he knew of me. He knew friends of mine wanted to go to Neveh, but they didn't know if I was coming or not. So he called my father up and told my father, listen, you give me Shmuel for a year, promise you I'll bring him home a better person. That's really what it was. I came there, I felt right at home as soon as I got there. A lot of good people there. The rabbis there are unbelievable. Unbelievable, true rabbis. There has to be a Neveh. That's my outlook. If I wouldn't have gone there, I don't know where I would have ended up. I matured 5 years in every 1 year in Neveh. They really changed me and my outlook of life and my outlook on religion. I realize now more that I owe them. And I think for most people at that age, you don't realize what the debt that you owe for them doing what they did. Neveh is a special place. I got hired for my first nursing home administrator job. I was by the interview. Like, I had a lot of applicants, a lot of people looking for this job, and he looked at me and he's like, "Oh, you went to Neveh? Okay, say no more. I know a Neveh guy can handle this." And that's it. I got the job. Went to Neveh. It's funny, today actually is Chaf Daled Teves, now that we're doing an interview. I got into an accident 13 years ago from today. Very bad car accident. I was in a coma for a while and a facial reconstruction. It was a serious accident, and the mash came right after I woke up out of a coma. I remember vaguely, the mash came, and he came to my bed, and they did it, my whole face done over, so he didn't recognize me. So he came by the room and kept on saying that there's somebody, Shmuel Mermelstein, should be in this room, asking my mom. My mom's like, this is him, this is Shmuel. He couldn't believe it. He ended up sitting there for hours. I remember hours, just holding my hand. This is years after Neveh. He's sitting there, sitting there and holding my hand, and came from Israel to NYU Hospital just because he heard that I was in a car accident, and just sitting there and saying Tehillim and talking. But it's a relationship that we keep up until today, This is not just some one person I know. This is the Mash. The Mash is the tzaddik. So now, thank God, I'm married for 12 years. I have 3 beautiful daughters, Esty, Miri, and Ricky. And they're the love of my life, and they're great. So there's a lot of good friends that I met over the years in Neveh. A lot of people went to Neveh that I keep up with. Chaim Bernstein, who was honorary last year, very close friend of mine. Chaim, that's for you. It's something that everybody who went there should feel responsible to keep it going for the next generation, for the next people, next year's kids that need it, just like we needed it. Put some money on the table, guys. Give them, please. They need the money, and if not for them, for me. My friends that came, I'm gonna look at every single one of how much you gave, so you make sure you give. If I can give a bracha to the Mash, I would just tell the Mash, I hope everything goes well, all your wishes come true. The Talmidim that you care about so much, I hope everything goes well for them. And hopefully, funding Mash, hopefully you won't have to come to America that much. You can stay in Israel and just do what you do best, Mash. Be the Mash. And hopefully the alumni by now is so big that we can take care of most of the help and funding.